Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Live Well with Coach P. And today we're making a high protein vegan potato salad. That's right, simple ingredients, easy to make, so let's go. For this recipe, you're going to need dried parsley, vegan mayonnaise, sea salt, mustard, maple syrup or sweetener of your choice, hemp seeds for that boost of protein, black pepper, celery stalks, fresh thyme, potatoes, of course, and a white onion. So we're going to start prepping our ingredients, and we're going to start with the onion. So here, as you guys can see, I'm literally just cutting my onion in half with the skin on because there's no right or wrong way to do this at this point. And because I'm simply only using half. But after that, I'm actually going to peel the onion because you do want a skinless onion. You don't want skins in your potato salad. Like, you don't want to do that. And then we're going to grate it. You can actually put this in a blender to blend it finely. But because I'm only using half, I just decided to manually use the grater to grate it. So if you guys decide here like me to use the grater as opposed to the blender, then you're going to end up with two different textures. You're going to end up with the grated fine version of the onion, and then you're going to have some big pieces. So don't throw away those big pieces, guys. We're going to save those for our recipe. And then we're going to place all those ingredients into a nice bowl and set it aside. Up next, we're going to prep our celery. All right, you're going to dice this very nicely. Now, guys, I know you see literally 2 pieces of celery. This is not enough for the recipe. I literally ran out of celery in the process. So definitely check out the recipe below so that you can make sure you have all of the adequate ingredients for this recipe. But these 2 stalks were definitely not enough when I mixed it all together. I was like, I really should have not eaten all the celery. But anyways, next up we have our thyme, preferably fresh. I like the flavor in there as well. So you're going to go ahead and you're going to remove all of the leaves, and you're going to go ahead and add that to your bowl, which has in the onion and the celery. And now for the star of the show, we have the potato. You're going to go ahead, guys, and you're going to peel your potatoes. You're going to rinse them thoroughly. And then you're going to get a cutting board, and you're going to cut your potatoes in half. Then you're going to cut them in thirds. Now, depending on the size of the potato, after you've cut that half, you may get thirds or you may get quarters. You may even get 2, but it really depends on the size of your potato. And you're going to repeat this process until they're nicely diced. Now, once they're nicely diced, you're going to go ahead, guys, and add your potatoes to some lightly salted water that has been boiled already. I really don't like sitting down and waiting for water to boil, then adding ingredients. So I normally would boil my water in a kettle, add it to the saucepan, add a little bit of salt, and then add the potatoes. After that, you're going to let your potatoes cook until fork tender. You don't want mushy. We're not making mashed potatoes here. We're making potato salad. Once your potatoes are cooked thoroughly, guys, you want to go ahead and pour off that water, and then you want to let the potatoes cool. So as you guys can see here, there's still a lot of steam coming from here. So you want to make sure that your potatoes are literally cool, basically down to room temperature, where you can literally take up a potato in your hand and you don't burn your hand. So definitely be careful. Let's move on to our next step. We're going to grab a bowl, all right? Any mixing bowl, you're going to go ahead, grab that. You're going to add your potatoes to the bowl, and then you're going to add all of your ingredients. It doesn't matter what order you add them in. So once all the ingredients are added to the potatoes, you're going to go ahead and mix everything thoroughly, guys. You want to make sure everything is on every potato. So you want to mix until everything is nicely combined. And it should look like this. Oh, yes. So guys, after this, you can go ahead and you can put this in the fridge, or you can eat it right away. But just be sure that if you're going to eat it right away, remove the big chunks. For me, it wasn't an issue because I was just eating this myself and I like to eat onions, so I ate the whole thing. But if you're serving for your guest, be sure to remove the big pieces of onion. That's just in there for extra flavor while it's sitting and marinating. Guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. If you guys enjoyed today's video, definitely give me a thumbs up. If you're new here, welcome aboard. Click that subscribe and notification bell so that you can be updated on when I release a new video. Guys, if there's any other food recipes you want me to create videos for, or if there's anything else you guys want me to talk about, be sure to let me know in the comment section below. All right, guys, until next week. Bye-bye.